I think they're all stereotypically, I think they're poor people, but I don't know. What's happening, guys? So today I want to share with you 3 failures that I have encountered when setting up custom merch stores. These are 3 examples. I don't know exactly why they failed, but I want to share with you. You know, maybe you can learn, maybe you can give advice or whatever. But I want to prove to you that, you know, it's not always exactly perfect. Sometimes the numbers look good, but it just doesn't make any sales. And so what I want to do is show you a couple examples like that right now. So I got the ads reports pulled up, and I got this Camo Design, and I'll show you that right here. So I used the lead product of a wallet case. You can choose whatever lead product you want, and I put in this military style camo. The reason I chose this Camo Design was because I had a previous Camo Design work extremely well. And I was like, well, if the other Camo Design's working well, let's try the military style camo and let's make a product like this. And I realized you guys can't see it. So this is what it looks like. Let me just shrink it down. There you go. Now you can see it. So we had this lead product with this design. We PPE tested this, and it looked not the greatest, but it looked okay, you know, where we decided to set it up. And I'm going to show you those numbers right now. So here's the Camo Design. We had 7 fan pages, 7 different targetings. So different combinations of camo interest, I love camo, camouflage, military, maybe AR-15, different kind of fan pages related to people that might like camo, deer hunting, whatever, I don't know. And we ran it, $5 per ad set, but it looks like something went wrong, so we only spent 75 cents per ad set. And we got 2 link clicks here, 7% click-through rate, and let's look at the 8 cents. So it's below 10 cents, which is good. Below 5 cents is amazing. 5 cent with link clicks is what we're shooting for. And we decided to set this campaign up because it had 1 ad set that was okay, and the rest, you know, no link clicks, high post engagement, but that's okay. The idea is you're only looking for the perfect combination. You're looking for the 1 ad set, the 1 audience combination that likes your design. So you only need 1 potential winner in order to decide to set it up on WC. So this was a 1 potential winner. Had a couple link clicks and low cost per engagement. So we set that up, and it failed. It did not do anything. It made maybe 1 sale or something like that. It was a big flop. So nothing great about this design. So let me show you another design, and that is the TRex Design. So we had this TRex Design, and I will tell you right now, it's probably not a good idea to run swear words on Facebook, even if it's blocked out like this. Because I have been flagged a few times before with Facebook where, you know, they will put a red mark and say ad policy violation for swearing. But this design, I didn't actually get that policy violation. However, I mean, I think the design looks cool. It's a funny, creative design. But the problem is nobody's passionate about T-Rex. T-Rex can be funny, they can be scary. People can study, you know, what is it, archaeology, where they study fossils and, you know, whatever. But it's not something that everyday people are like, you know, I'm passionate about my T-Rex. I love my T-Rex. they're not. But I still thought maybe this design would be pretty okay. And let me show you the numbers. So we have numbers right here, Rex. And you can see, again, one ad set. This time we had 5 fan page sets set up, combinations of targeting, 5 ad sets set up for this design. And we ran our PPE test, and we had 2 link clicks and a 3-cent cost per engagement. So I was like, oh, 3 cents? That's really good. And 2 link clicks. I was like, this is the perfect one. We're going to get a lot of sales from this, because even though we don't have any link clicks over here on these other ad sets, the cost per engagement was still pretty low. So I figured, hey, let's set this up. You know, it may be one of the ad sets that's going to work. And again, it failed. It was not a success. I don't think we sold any, maybe 1 or 2. I don't know. But this kind of just proves that, you know, a good design, I think this design is pretty good, is not always the answer. You got to have the correct audience and the passion, and the people want that product or that design, right? Because the product doesn't matter as much, because we run custom, you can run whatever products you want and send people to collection, and they're going to buy whatever they want. But they're just not passionate about this TRex design. So let me show you the last one here. And this is marijuana design, also an iffy design. Let me show you that one. This one is also an iffy design, because you're not supposed to run marijuana related paraphernalia or whatever on Facebook. They don't like it. I actually haven't had any problems running designs with weed related products. However, I would say be cautious. But also, I don't think the marijuana niche, the people that are in that, buy a lot. I think they're all, stereotypically, I think they're poor people. But I don't know. So they don't, from what I experienced, they don't spend a lot of money with Facebook ads. But I wanted to show you this design where we had this Mama Needs Her Medicine. I think we targeted moms who smoke weed, or mothers who like all the weed fan pages, whatever. And this one looked actually really good. We got 4 cost per 4 cent and 5 cent cost per engagement. We had 4 link clicks and 8 link clicks. And I was like, oh, this is this is a really good winner. Let's get this one up and start and get it sold. Let's make some sales with this. And surprise, surprise. I mean, the click-through rate's good. The link clicks are good. The cost per engagement good. Everything's good. But when we set it up on WC, it did not sell. It did not sell at all. It was dead crickets. Nothing happened. And I think this design is really clever. I like this design. So the question is, why didn't it sell? The numbers, the PPE numbers were great. PPE numbers showed that they were people liked it. They were interested in it. They wanted it. And I just think it comes down to the people that were clicking on it were not interested in buying it. They just like everything related to marijuana and weed. And I think that niche inside of Facebook is more of engagers and less of buyers. So when we set up WC conversions, there's not a lot of data of buyers in that niche because of all of the, what do you call it? The Facebook bans, right? Facebook doesn't allow those types of products to be sold, so it doesn't have a lot of history and data around the type of people that buy in that niche. And so what you're going to get is an algorithm that's skewed towards people that engage and less towards people that buy. And that's kind of my theory about why this one failed. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. This is 3 examples PPE numbers of designs that failed for me. And just know that when you're setting up and you're testing designs, you're gonna have failures. You're gonna have things that just do not work. And you're gonna have to study the numbers and figure out, like, hey, why didn't these work? What do I can change? What do I need to do? Or what can I do in the future to, you know, analyze and make corrections? And that's why I'm showing you this, because now I don't run designs to that niche anymore. I don't run designs to the marijuana weed niche anymore. I don't run designs to TRex, and I don't run designs to Camo. Well, I might run designs to Camo, but I don't use Camo designs. I use maybe Slogans or something, but just not plain Camo design. It didn't work for me. And I can also change the product if I want to try. If I really think this is a great design, maybe it's not. Maybe this lead product wasn't good enough, and maybe I need to put a different lead product. Put the same design on the different lead product and start the ads again and test that. And I think I would do that and then test maybe 2 or 3 products. And if all 3 failed, then I would say, okay, now we're done for sure. So I might be testing this a couple more and see how it does with different lead products. Maybe we can get some more clicks and buys because the numbers on PPE were really good. These are what you want to look for when you're setting up, when you're testing PPE and you're looking for good numbers. Low cost per engagement, high link clicks, high click-through rates. Okay, guys, really hope this gives you a little bit of backstory about like what's going on, how to test, what numbers to look for, why things fail, why things succeed. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video where I show you maybe some successful designs. Okay, guys, peace.